All right, y'all, we're gonna get started in a second. I just need to send out the email um to let everybody know that we are live. Let me make sure we live in the Facebook group. We should be live in the Facebook group. There we go. We got 12 people on the live. All right, let me get this email out. Give me a minute, y'all. Just gotta get these emails out. We was gonna do live negotiation, but nobody wanted to volunteer. I guess people were a little shy today. So instead, today, I'm going to share with you guys some insights how I was able to scale my business from 100,000 a month to over 200,000 a month in less than 90 days. All right, just bear with me for a second. I'm going to get us started. What's missing from this thing? I selected everything. Oh, there we go. Schedule. All right, so email's going out. I thought about joining the live, but people come and go dropping phones for repair and picking up phones they're buying. What up, Tony? Glad to see you here. I messaged you asking to volunteer. What you mean nobody wanted? You didn't send me a message. Bro, 10 minutes before the live? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What you mean I messaged you? We spoke like 18 hours ago. My guy. Jesus Christus. Lord, let me send you the link. Um, bro said I messaged you like he hit me up hours in advance. Check your DM. You gotta check your DM, bro. So we'll do that for a bit and then we'll get into it and
You gotta check your DM, bro.
what the hell just happened? Why is there echo?
So we'll do that for a bit, and then we'll get into it. And you gotta check your DM, bro.
What the hell just happened? Why is there echo? All right. I think I know what happened. All right, cool. I fixed it. Just waiting on you to join. If you still plan on it. Let me check Instagram, see if anybody is asking any questions. How we feeling today? I'm good, I'm good. What is this about? My guy, long time, hope family is good. Yeah, family is good. I appreciate you. This is about drugs and violence, gangs. I DM'd you about my Telegram chat. I'm not looking to join any groups, brother. I appreciate you though. All right, so I'm gonna take that out. All right. Let me just get started. This guy's taking too long to accept the invite, so I just want to kind of move it along. I don't want to keep people waiting too long. So moving forward, people, if you guys want to get on a live with me, do not message me a few minutes before the live starts. Oh, here he is. So yeah, for future reference, people message me in advance, not last minute. I have a lot of people that tune into these lives, so I try to be really respectful of everybody's time so we can give you guys some solid nuggets and value during the call. So listen,
Hey, how's it going, Falcon?
good, good. I almost didn't let you on because I saw the message like 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, I apologize about that.
You're good. Is that guitar in the back? You play guitar?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Cool.
try to when I can.
Cool. I just
Yep.
started to play piano.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah,
So share your screen so we could take a look at the conversations that you're having trouble with.
yeah, sure.
Cool. Cool. So do that, and then we will see what we need to do to turn things up for you.
All
How long
right.
you?
I'm sorry, you cut off. Say that again.
I said, how long have you been phone flipping?
I would say about a little over a year.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. So do you run any paid ads at all, or is it just you reaching out to people on Marketplace?
Mostly marketplace. Yeah.
Okay, so you're contacting people. You don't have any inbound leads yet, right?
Y inbound, you mean as in?
People contacting you.
I do have some people contacting me.
How are you
Some of
generating?
them. I'm sorry. Say that again.
How are you generating the inbound traffic?
So most of them are through um, some of them are through Yelp. Some of them are
Yeah.
through the Messenger, Facebook Messenger, um,
No, I mean,
and
you're not running any paid advertising, so how are these people finding out about you?
mostly organic. Yeah.
Mostly what?
So like mostly organic traffic. So like people through they see an ad when I post things for sale on Marketplace. They reach out to me. And then when I do meetups, I give out business cards, um, contacts through my workplace, um, coworkers, word of mouth.
Okay. Okay. But no paid, nothing paid yet.
No, nothing paid. No.
Got you. Okay. That's what I was trying to understand. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let me know when you have the convo pulled up.
Yep. Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay. All right.
Got it?
Share my screen. Yep. Let me share my screen. Let's see here.
Yeah, we just waiting on your screen share. Is it working?
Let me see. Oh, I think I guess it's blocking me. I gotta give the permission
Ah, okay.
to share it. Yeah, give me 1 second. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Tassawar? Freshly shaved head. Yeah. I just cut my hair not too long ago. I'm reading the comments in the Facebook group. We got some people on YouTube tapping in. What's up, Jasper? Appreciate you tuning in. Someone said, "How can I contact you?" What you trying to contact me about? What you trying to talk about? I mean, I sent you a DM like 4 months ago, bro. You never even replied to me. Having some trouble sharing the screen still?
Yeah, so it said Zoom may not be able to record the contents until it is quit. You can choose to quit.
You need
Oh,
to,
so
so
I
yeah, you need to leave out and come back in.
okay, gotcha. All right.
You need to leave out and come back in, and then you'll need to accept the permissions from your computer. If you're on a Mac, then you're gonna have to go in your settings and mess with that a little bit so that you can uh do the screen share. Let's give it a minute.
Your computer.
He's coming back in a second, guys. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Ooh, balling. $1,000 payout on the way to the bank account. Let's go. So while we're waiting for him to join, you have to check your spam, Tasa War. While we're waiting for him to join, what questions do you guys want to ask me? Oh, here he is.
Yep, I'm back.
End of the hour. All right, are you able to share your screen now?
Yep.
Perfect. Let's
So,
go. All right. Nice background.
thanks.
I see you got your ad folders and everything.
All right. So let's see here. I believe the last conversation I had was I was trying to negotiate with um, buying a broken device, and there's
All
this
right, let me see
one
the description.
person.
It's this
Mhm.
phone, right? Was it that phone or no?
No, that's actually a device I have for sale, and someone wanted to buy it.
Okay, show me
Yeah.
the phone having trouble negotiating with.
All right.
And I just did a training about this last week, and I'm gonna tag you in the video as well. So to see, it should probably help you.
Okay.
All right, so let me see if I can tag you in the video. So if you go in the group, and this is for everybody watching, if you're in my Facebook group, you can just search how to negotiate like a rock star, and you'll see an interview that I did. I just tagged you in the video, Brandon.
Okay.
Is this chat?
No, I'm still trying to find it. I believe it's give me 1 second. Yeah, sometimes it's like I it's hard to keep track of people because I try to message at least like 10 to 15 people a day.
Okay.
Um
Are there any others that you might need help with? Something recent?
yeah, so it was I was trying to negotiate the price down because they thought they thought it was worth so much, but it had a broken screen. I believe it was a 12 iPhone 12 Pro Max, and um, they it had a broken screen and the back glass, and they were trying to sell it for like $300-400.
Can you show?
I'm sorry.
I was saying, can you show us the conversation?
Yeah, it was I'm trying to remember the person's name. I
I
believe it was this one, but
It was this one.
no, not this one.
So basically, what I'm trying to find out is, I get that you want help with that combo, but are there any other conversations that might be more recent, something that you're sure about? One that's easy for you to find.
Oh,
Like,
yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I just had a little brain freeze for a second. So, yes, this one recent conversation I had for a 12 Pro Max, available for 450, and this one I was selling the 13 mini, but they were asking is everything original? That kind of always throws me off. Um, I didn't
what is
know what to say in response to that, and then they just left the chat. Um,
left the chat?
Yeah, they just left. Like after I asked them, if you don't mind me asking, why
She
do you
left
want?
the so
Yes,
it's refurbished it.
yes. So only the screen is replaced. No, actually the 13 mini is fully original. I just was flipping it.
It's renewed.
Nothing was repaired. Um, Nothing was repaired at all, and all the parts are original.
Why didn't you just say that?
No, that's what I said. Like as you can see, I said everything is original quality. This
That's
is
not,
in
hold up.
renewed condition.
Original quality is not the same as original. It's not. It does not, original quality does not mean original. Original quality means original quality. Original quality means aftermarket. That's what it means.
Okay,
Original quality is aftermarket. Renewed condition leans even further toward trying to say that the device is refurbished in some way and not fully original. Renewed, that means it's been repaired. Like Amazon Renewed. Amazon Renewed is repaired, refurbished devices, typically non-OEM parts. So I understand why she left. You confused her because I'm in the business and I'm confused. You're saying it's
got
original,
you.
it's refurbished because of the language that you're using. So one thing that I can say, one bit of advice just based off this conversation, speak less. Um, keep your responses short. This is way too much to be writing to someone, and the average person's attention span is shorter than a fly on the wall. So you can't be writing all that to people. They won't get it. And if they do get it, it's still too much.
Got
Make
you.
sense?
Yep.
So she left the combo because you were selling the device she wanted, but because of a miscommunication, she didn't realize that you were. That's pretty much it there. Only thing you could have done differently there was just say yes, it's original.
Okay. Got you. All right.
What
Yeah. So that's pretty straightforward. Let me see if I had a different another one.
this is you negotiating for a phone?
Yes. Yeah, that one was didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Now some of them are like pretty far. Most of the listings I see are like in New York, and I'm here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So I try to look for whatever's closest, but if not, I'll just ask them if they can offer um, if they can change the listing to offer shipping. Um, have you ever done that? Ever done that
I don't,
before or no?
too many scams.
Yeah,
I use Marketplace, but I'll only meet up with people if I want to buy something. I don't do shipping. Every single time I've ever attempted that, it's always ended in some type of fraud, and I've done it a couple times.
gotcha.
Did you buy this phone?
No, this one he sold. Let's
So,
see.
why didn't he sell it to you?
Well, I was trying to figure out if it was paid off.
So do you think this would be
Um,
a conversation to review?
I'm sorry?
I said, do you think this would be a good conversation to review? See what you did wrong?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Let's take it from the top. Scroll.
So yeah.
All right. So let's see. I'm interested. Just have a few questions. What carrier is with this phone? Okay, you're already asking. You're already talking way too much. What does the description say?
So that this, let's see. So it was used, good condition. Let's see. Yeah,
Okay.
not too much.
How'd you learn to flip?
I'm sorry, you broke up.
I said, how did you learn how to flip?
Mostly from your course.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
I don't have a flipping course.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No. That was a bad response. So I'm already a member of your course, but I did learn mostly from just experience. Um, like I did also join a different course that gave some tips on flipping. Um, I believe it was cellular repair cellular repair school or something like that.
Taking a
Um,
course.
say that again.
You've never taken a class dedicated to educating you about phone flipping. That's what I'm trying to gather.
No, I never actually took a class dedicated just to flipping.
Okay, because I was reason I asked is because I was trying to understand where you came up with the idea to ask all these questions to people.
Well, I
So
did watch a YouTube video that it was like a three-part series, and it was like how to protect yourself from getting scammed and like specific questions to ask. Um, and so it was literally I just copied the script and I just do it to like every
there we go. Script. Right. So I'm gonna teach you something. Um, and I hope you take it to heart because if you do, it'll change your life and it'll dramatically improve the way that you do business. I've kind of made it like my mission to teach salespeople to stop using scripts. I worked in sales for most of my life. I was like, um, I wouldn't call myself a lead, but I was I did a really good job at teaching other people in my field how to speak properly. I wrote scripts for my team when I worked in banking. Um, and our job was essentially to convince multimillionaires to bring money over from other banks. And my team was great at what they did. Um, but I really stood out because I was able to kind of get on the phone and just do things kind of free flow. And the reason that I was able to do that is because I took really high level sales training. I actually paid for my own sales training outside of the job. And one thing I learned in sales is that scripts are perfect and scripts are great, but the mistake that a lot of people make is they they try to actually read from them. And that's not actually the purpose of a script. The purpose of a script is to kind of give you a reserve of things to say when you're in different situations, but they should always 100% of the time be personalized and they should always be catered to the person that you're speaking to, not read verbatim. And this is why I don't even teach people with scripts. I teach people more of a thought process and the psychology in negotiation so that they avoid using scripts and they avoid running into the common pitfalls that you've been encountering in your business. So one habit that you have is because you've been watching these YouTube videos that are telling you to ask all these questions to avoid getting scammed. You're just kind of shooting rapid fire at people, and people actually don't like that. People want a transaction to be as simple as possible. They want it to be as quick as possible. So if it were me and I asked this guy, it like he said the phone sold. It was an $80 12 mini. Let me see the conversation.
Yep.
But before we even do that, did anything I said make sense just now? Like was it
Yeah,
helpful?
no, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's the iPhone 12 mini.
Okay.
Lost the convo.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Scroll up. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Scroll down. Scroll down. All right. Let me just read this real quick. No, I already read that.
Yep.
He sent you a photo. Okay, paid off, yes. When did you get that email saying it's unlocked? Scroll down. Yeah, it says, scroll down. Did you buy this from, okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll, scroll, scroll. Jesus Christ. Okay. So keep going, down.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, this is, I imagine that if you just condense your conversations down to two simple questions. So you message this guy. What I would have done is I would have said, so first of all, $80 for a 12 mini is a great fucking price. So I would have just messaged him and said, $80 meet now. Set up the meeting location. You set up the meeting location, and then you say, hey, just wanted to make sure the phone power is on. And, you signed out. That's it. Yes, cool. You don't need to ask any other questions. Why? Because it's an iPhone 12 mini for $80. What more do you need to know?
Yeah,
You don't need to know anything else. Meet now, then schedule the meeting, then ask your questions. Because the
gotcha.
reason I sold to somebody else is because you were too busy trying to get the perfect deal, so you lost it. And that would have been a great deal even at his asking price. $80 for a 12 mini is hella cheap. Unlocked in good condition, I believe they sell for like $200. You would have doubled your money easily. Even if it was carrier locked, you could have still made money. Even if it was iCloud locked, you could have still made money. That's why I said a 12 mini for $80 does not really need all the questioning. It doesn't even matter if the phone turns on for $80. You could take out the camera and sell the camera. Like that's
Oh yeah, yeah, that's
a
true.
lot of money right there. The
It's like
housing is
$60. Yeah.
the original screen is worth a good amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Like when you analyze a deal, you have to decide for yourself when it makes sense to ask questions and when it may just makes sense to throw money at people. I would have thrown money at this guy like immediately, no questions asked. So like I said, biggest thing for you is you need to ask less questions. You really, really need to start asking less questions because the amount of questions that you're asking people is extremely overwhelming. When I buy phones, I don't ask, I don't really ask a lot of questions. Let me see another combo.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure, see if you're doing the same thing in every conversation. And that'll really, because it seems like that's the number one reason you're losing. Yeah, bro, you sending the guy a YouTube video. Are you kidding me?
I like I sometimes I just tell them do star 611 and send me the
Uh,
or
do, do stuff. They don't want to do stuff. They just want money. If they
I
wanted to,
know.
they wouldn't be selling their phone. They would get a job or something.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, but 'cause
Because
it
I
don't.
mean, but usually like six W is like the go-to. You want to find out if it's like locked or unlocked. But now I see the your mindset. It's like that. Those are things you want to do when you meet up, like
Right.
not before, right?
Do all of that at the meetup. Why do you? All of that is just gonna be ammunition for you. You get to the meetup. I had a guy sell me a phone. Um, oh man, what was it? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. He said he said that the phone was paid off. And it was unlocked, and I got it, and it was locked to AT&T, and it was financed. I asked him to pay it off, and he did it right there on the spot. So I paid him the original price, you know? Um, and then I had another guy, same deal. He didn't pay it off. So I gave him half the original offer. But
Mm.
I just check in my situation, it's not at the meetup, it's when I get the phone in the mail, but same difference because that's how I operated. Even when I did local meetups, I would just verify all the information at meetup. I never asked for IMEI. I never asked for, iCloud and all of that. Normally, what I would do is like 10 minutes before the meetup, I would just tell them to take the iCloud off, because a lot of you guys in the flipping game, you worry about wasting time. I worry about losing deals. My time can never be wasted because I'm always double booking, double, triple, quadruple booking. The reality is most people that you meet are not going to be trying to sell you iCloud locked devices. If you believe that they are, you're wrong. Most people are selling you good functioning devices that work. And some of you may be watching this live right now, like, no, most of my leads, no, most of your leads are not selling you garbage phones. The ones that are good, you just don't know how to talk to them. So it feels like most of your leads are selling you trash phones. Most leads are going to sell you good phones. Statistically, most of the people that contact you will be trying to sell you good working phones. Statistically. Now, I'm not saying that a good bit of them won't be selling shit phones, but a majority of them should be trying to sell good, clean, working phones, maybe some light damage here and there. But most of the phones are going to be in working condition and clean of any locks, because most people trying to sell you their phone will be trying to sell you their phone, their personal phone, right? So there's no, based off that fact, there's not really any reason to be asking all these questions. You can assume that it's financed, and you can assume that it may not be in mint condition, but those should really be the only assumptions. You shouldn't be assuming that it's locked. You shouldn't be assuming that it's reported stolen. That's all stuff that you could check at the meetup and then make a decision whether or not you want to buy it when you get there. And if you do decide you want to buy it and it's not as they describe, then you give them a lower offer. Good morning. What carrier was this phone and how many gigabyte? Bro, this here, like this is overwhelming.
Yeah.
You can't ask people two questions. One question only at a time. One question at a time. You ask people multiple questions, guess what? Statistically speaking, you're only going to get one question answered. I even do that to people. People ask me multiple questions, I only answer one. It's not on purpose. It's just people are like that. Most people aren't going to read all your questions. By the time they answer one, they forgot that you even asked another one. So you ask one question at a time. And honestly, it doesn't matter what gigabyte it is. What matters is how much they want for the phone. Because if what they want for the phone is how much you can pay, then it doesn't matter what the storage is. The only time you need to ask these questions is if you are trying to justify the price. And I said this in the live that I tag you on too. The guy was asking a whole bunch of questions to people, and I told him stop asking so many questions. After the live, he said that, his close ratio more than doubled after the call that he did with me.
Wow.
It's you'd be surprised at how big this is, like how big of a negative impact all these questions are having on your business. Huge negative impact. Huge. And like, so I run an online buyback, and I get people that send me in phones all the time. Some of the phones that I get are iCloud locked or passcode locked. Today, I opened up 3 or 4 boxes with iCloud locked or passcode locked phones. What did I do? I messaged the seller. I said, listen, this phone has a passcode. Do you know the passcode? No. Do you know the iCloud? Yes. Okay, cool. Remove that. Or maybe sometimes they don't know the iCloud and they just know the passcode. These are good questions to ask at the meetup. Because if they don't know the iCloud and they do know the passcode, you can actually remove the iCloud using the passcode. So people don't need to know their iCloud information. They just need the passcode used to unlock the phone, because you can remove iCloud with that passcode.
Gotcha. Yeah, there were several deals that didn't go well. Like sometimes there was 2 iPads that I purchased, and they said locked, I believe locked to, it was locked to owner. Like I still had the iCloud on there, and I wasn't able to get the password.
That's,
Um,
you know, that's not
yeah,
that's not super, like that's not going to be most of your deals though. And even today, looking at your chats, most of your deals are good phones. It just looks like you're losing the deals because you're asking too many questions. Let's see if there's another one. Is this helpful so far?
yeah, no, very helpful. I appreciate it.
Just want to make sure you're getting value. I don't want to say all this stuff and you're not learning anything.
No, I'm taking notes too. So
Somebody said, try not to look like you're desperate to sell it, which means speak less, like he said, but good work. That was in regards to the phone you were trying to sell earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
Somebody said, boss, just gift me a used phone. I'll gift you these nuts. Play with me. You picked the wrong one. I can't stand beggars. I lived in New York City. All people do there is beg all day. I don't we numb to that. You don't ask no New Yorker for money, bro. You don't ask us for money, you don't ask us for stuff. We pay the most taxes in the world and we have the most homeless people in our city. We all tapped out. Don't ask us for shit, bro. We from New York. Don't Of course I'm from New York. I'm gonna tell you don't ask me for shit. I'm from New York. Don't do that. Anyway, back to the live.
Yeah, so some of them they just don't respond, and I just simply I just try to follow up. Like I asked them, is it still for sale? But yeah, this one didn't get anywhere. Let me see if there's a better one.
The one that we already went over.
Yeah.
Somebody said, do you sell on eBay?
No, I don't sell on eBay.
So where do you sell your phones?
Mostly on Swappa.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually put like a featured listing. I mostly looked at your listings and I like try to, you know, not copy it but imitate it.
Smart. Very smart. Jonathan said, what's good, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good this afternoon. Yes, we're Gucci. Thank you for asking, Jonathan. All right. Let me check the chat while I wait for you to pull up another conversation.
Yep. So I got one.
Jasper says, what happens when people don't show up at a meeting? So this is why you should always double book. You should, meaning like you should schedule 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 people to meet you at the same block of time, or at least like a 5-10 minute gap. That way, if somebody no shows you, you have a meeting still and you didn't waste your time showing up. Someone
No,
said if
that
it's
makes
not,
sense.
how do you know if it's financed or not? I mean, typically, so here's the reality. In my experience, I've been doing this 7 years. If a phone is not unlocked, most times it's because it's financed. Most times. I don't typically find T-Mobile phones that are not unlocked that are also not financed. I don't typically find Verizon phones that are not unlocked that are also not financed. Most times, if a phone is not unlocked, then it's financed. That's a good way for you to know if it's financed or not. Another way for you to check is to call the carrier. You could call the carrier and ask them to unlock the phone. If they say no, phone's probably financed. I'm
I
sorry about.
actually had a no, yeah. I actually, in relation to what you were just saying, I had a good experience where I was buying a 12 Pro Max from this lady and we met and then I did the SIG-W the IMI report and it came up as locked. And so, but she said she paid it off and it was she brought it from T-Mobile store in Puerto Rico. And so I called T-Mobile customer support. They verified the IMI. And I did a three-way call with her and customer service, and she was able to give all her information. Um, and then they directed us to Apple. So Apple actually directly had to unlock it for her. And
Wow.
so I just gave her the link. I said, "Hey, you know, this is the link that they sent me, and I can offer you more if you can get it unlocked." So she gave me it's like next day she told me she sent me a screenshot, and I did that report again, and it showed green unlocked. So
Good.
she was able to do that herself. So it worked out great, and I brought it.
Very good. See, that's good. That's where your detail oriented personality really shines. Situations like that.
Thanks.
Someone said
Yeah,
what
I'm on a call right now.
someone said what website is good for selling? eBay, Mercari, Swappa, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, whatnot, Instagram. All right. Any more convos?
Yeah, let's see. I believe I archived. Do you know how to get to the archive conversations?
Archived?
Yeah, archive. Sorry.
Uh, no.
Okay.
Somebody said a dollar buys 2 meals in Nigeria now. Sorry, bro. I don't care how much it buys you, bro. You're not my son. You're not my kid. You're not my family. Like, bro, I don't care about your needs, bro. I don't know you. Like, I like one thing I can't stand about people is they or like they will legit like just ask you for shit. Like, bro, I don't know you. I don't care, bro. Okay, make me a sales rep in Nigeria for you, and I'll be glad to deliver you, bro. I don't want you to be my sales rep, bro. You begging, bro. You can't sell shit for me. You begging, bro. You gotta chill with that. You are not my problem. And don't get it twisted. Like I'm sympathetic, empathetic, whatever you want to call it. But when you come to me begging for shit, I lose all of that. Cause like at the end of the day, like where's your pride? Like have some self-respect. I'd be reading these comments. I gotta shake my head sometimes because these people be bugging out.
Yeah. All right. So there's. I think this is one. Oh, this is pretty straightforward.
All right, let's see it. Let's see the straightforward conversation.
Okay.
Did you buy the phone?
No, this one I
Scroll up
believe she marked it as pending. So yeah.
all the way up. When did the conversation start?
This started on this in December last year.
You question. All right, it seems like that's your opening line for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I tried. I guess
Here, here,
mostly scripts. Yeah.
here- here's what I want you to do when you message people. Okay? Can you meet now? I have cash on hand. That's it. Can you meet now? I got cash on hand. Then after they say yes, then you can start asking your questions. And keep your questions short. No more you for the next week. I don't want to see these paragraphs. No paragraphs. Quick 1 or 2 liners. That's it. You booked the meeting. All right, cool. If the price, first of all, how much were they selling the phone for?
Let's see.
You should click it. Click iPhone 14. Click it.
Mhm.
Um, it doesn't let you see.
Let's see.
Damn. You don't remember how much it was for?
That I did. I don't remember.
All right. How many gigabyte storage? 256. Okay, great. Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, this didn't really get that
And
far.
it's marked as available. It's marked as it says available. Look.
Oh, it is?
Yes. Click that person's profile. Click their profile. Shonda
Okay.
in the group. Click her. Nope. There you go. Click her. View profile. You should be able to see. Oh, that's a dude. All right. You should be able to see if he has any listings active. Go to more. Oh, that is a chick. I can't tell, bro. Crazy. Look harder than me. All right. So nothing. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see her listings. I don't know. I don't know what's
Okay.
I would just message her and be like, yo, you still got it?
Yeah.
Do that. But you gotta be fast, bro. This is what I always try to tell people. These people are selling these phones because they want money. The fastest person wins. The fastest
Yeah.
person. If you spending 2, 3 days asking all these questions, you're not getting the phone because you asking too many questions. And the guy that's not asking all the questions is gonna get the deal. Why? Because he's gonna book the meetup and then he's just gonna change the offer at the meetup because he got them there. And now he has the power. He has leverage. You don't have leverage right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask before I let you go? Because I want to give these people what I promised them. I promised I was going to go over how we scaled, so I'm going to deliver on that.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, so when you do schedule the meetup, what would you say is like a must for like before you leave? Like what you need to to ask, like make sure.
I don't really ask anything. I look at the pictures. If there are any, I make sure that it powers on. That's it. And I always double or triple book. So if I get there and an item is not as described, my time's not wasted. That's it. I keep my
Gotcha.
conversation simple. Once they say they want whatever price it is, I justify the price by asking them a couple simple questions. Like, let's say they want $400 for a 12 Pro Max. Oh, so your phone's brand new in the box? Yeah, all right. They bring it. It's not brand new in the box. We got to negotiate to meet up. They accept the new offer because they always do, and then that's it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I guess I really gotta this really changed my perspective. Like I just gotta simplify it, and I'm gonna definitely apply the tips that you gave me, and just try to keep it as simple as possible.
Do you do repairs at all?
Yes, yeah. So most of the repairs I do are screen repairs, um, back glass. So I do like the housing swap, um, and then fix it, resell it.
You have a laser?
No, I don't have a laser, but I do have. That's my goal. When I get more requests.
Okay, requests. So what are you doing these repairs for people or
Yeah, so I have a business profile, Google business profile. I have a mobile repair shop, so I just mostly use my car right now. But I do plan on getting a mobile van. Um, my LLC is One Fix Mobile Solutions. Um, and I been opened it since 20, it's been about a year, so since 2022.
I would focus on getting a laser before you get a van.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna get the laser, and I planned on putting it in the van. But
You
yeah, mostly I'm just gonna have it at home and then just try to um get as many back refurbish as many phones as I can.
You'll also make a lot more money if you move away from consumer repairs and focus more on flipping.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So if you grow large enough, you won't even need to get the van because you'll be making so much money doing fix and flips.
Gotcha.
I have I have about 50 phones right next to me right now that I have to list online today. I don't know if you can see the box.
Yep,
It's
I can see
filled
it.
up. It's a decent sized box. It's filled up to the top, and I have to list all of these. iPhone 11s, 13s, 14 Pro Maxes, XRs, bunch of phones. Um, so it's definitely possible.
Gotcha. And when you list them, you list most of them on like eBay or
Some of them go to Brazil, others go to countries like Spain, Trinidad. I do list on eBay, I do list on Swappa, but I don't sell everything in one place. I sell it where it makes the most sense.
gotcha. Yeah, if you're if there is like I don't know how to say this, but um lately over the past year, I've been struggling a little bit with like keeping um following up, like keeping leads. I do have some repeat customers, like when they need a repair, they come to me. Um, like say they have a family member or anything, or anyone that they know, they call me. But some of them, it's just been difficult to keep tabs on. Um, how do you how do you juggle all that? Like when you I don't think you have uh do you mostly do customer repairs too? Or
Do customer repairs at all.
oh, okay,
I
gotcha,
only do flips.
gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, okay. And you said that would be like more profitable.
Fix and flips. Fix and flips
Gotcha,
are 100% more profitable than consumer repairs.
gotcha. I appreciate all the tips you gave me.
Glad to help, man. If you need anything else, feel free to hit me in the DM.
Thank you. Um, can I ask you one last question?
Sure.
Would you recommend um getting like to improve um in like training skills, like when in regards to repairs, fixing flips, like would you recommend to get um more training as regards like into certifications or um
So, how will a certification help you make more money as it pertains to fix and flips? If you're fixing and flipping, nobody's looking at your certification. That would only be valuable if you're trying to display it to customers that are looking to hire you for work.
well yeah, that's true. Because sometimes, well, if you're gonna do, say, like you fix and resell on other platforms, um, like say I was thinking about launching a website, um, to post some of like a Shopify store, for example, to put some of the phones that the fix and flips that I did. Um, some of them, like when I posted them on Swappa, some of them don't always get like traction. Some of them I had to, um, or Facebook Marketplace. Some of them like I have to relist several times. So in regards, that's why I asked like if as a authority figure, I thought that would make a difference. But
Have any certifications? People buy my shit.
gosh,
Um,
yeah,
it's it I don't really know anybody that resells refurbished devices that has any certifications. I don't know anybody.
Gotcha.
So training will definitely help you, but certifications won't. And I offer tons of training. Just let me know what you need, what you feel you need help with, and I'm sure I can teach it to you. Because everything that you need to learn is something that I've already done or something I'm going to do in my business.
Gotcha. Yeah. But would you say that soldering is an essential skill for like fix and flips or no?
So there's a two-part answer to that question. So soldering is essential to fix and flips, but it's not something that you should be doing yourself. You have to partner up with somebody. Soldering, and here's why. This is a problem that a lot of people encounter, right? They want to do everything. I literally spoke to a guy about this the other day. I asked him why his business hasn't taken off, and he said, well, I have so much fun fixing devices. And he's in the group. I can't remember his name. He said, I have so much fun fixing devices. And I really like learning how to do everything. And basically he's fallen down the rabbit hole because you legit can't make money doing everything. You can't be the jack of all trades in your business. You can't, because there comes a time where your dollars per hour actually starts to drop. You might be making more money off the deal because you can fix the issue, but now your dollars per hour starts to drop. And in fix and flips, the only thing that matters is how many dollars per hour you're averaging. I'll give you an example. I bought a 14 Pro Max. It didn't power on. I got it for 150 bucks. Had I learned how to fix it, I would have made over $500 in profit off of that phone. This is back when the 14 Pro Max was selling for close to $800. But instead, I opted to send it to my homie Breeze. Breeze, I hope you watch this video. I love you. You the homie. Breeze Tortello. Breeze is dope. Breeze knows how to solder. I've been working with Breeze for years, right? Sent it to Breeze. Breeze hooked it up, fixed it. I paid Breeze, and I made my profit. Breeze made money. I made money. Now, the time that it took Breeze to fix that is a lot less than what it would have took me, because Breeze has been doing soldering for years. Years. Breeze does soldering for consumers as well as business to business. So Breeze can do it like that. Now, you got to ask yourself, how long would it take me to be able to do it like that? Especially because I don't do the kind of volume that Breeze does. You need to have the volume in order to develop the skill set. So let's say it takes me a couple months, maybe even a couple years, because again, I simply don't have the volume that Breeze has to even refine the skills. Now, yeah, you could argue that I could train and I could take classes and all that, but now if I'm soldering, if I'm diagnosed, because the money in soldering is not made on the repair itself. It's made in the diagnostic, and diagnostics take time. And that's why I say that it's essential for fix and flips, but only if you have somebody else doing it, because you need to send that phone out to a professional that can diagnose the issue, tell you what's wrong, fix the issue, work with you to get the issue fixed, and pay them, let them spend the time. Because if you spend an hour diagnosing a phone, you could have did 7 back glass repairs. You could have did 10 screen repairs, right? Because that's what you're good at. Why not focus on what you're good at? Get better at that. Improve on that instead of trying to learn how to do all this other shit. A couple months ago, I started refurbishing broken OLEDs because I needed to. There was no aftermarket parts. As soon as the aftermarket parts came out, dropped it like a bad habit. Why? Because now it is no longer required for my business. I would have eventually figured something out anyway if I needed to keep doing it, because that's just how I am. But for the time being, it made sense for me to learn how to refurbish OLEDs. And I lost a ton of money in the process of learning how to do it. Took some classes. It was hard. It's a hard skill to learn, right? Screen repairs and backlash repairs are some of the easiest things that you can do. And I'm not saying because stuff is hard, you should avoid it, but the hard stuff is also going to sink a lot of time and money that most people don't have, which is why I say leave it to the professionals. You partner up with a board person. You don't need to do that. Your time is better spent doing the quick repairs because that's what you're good at. Sorry for the
Yep.
long answer. I just wanted to
No,
give you.
that's true because I already have worked with Breeze, and she's really good. I sent a 12 Pro Max one time that um and I needed to sell that, and I made money and she made money, so everything worked out. And
Exactly.
it was the turnaround time was fast. So I definitely understand that. It's just like work at what you're good at and just
Yeah. Now,
improve
so
on
what
that.
I did was I hired someone to do my screen repairs. So I have someone in-house that does screen repairs for me on a daily basis. I do all the back glass repairs. And if there's any extra shit like, OLED refurb, I do that as well on occasion, depending on how busy we are. If we're not super busy, then I'll do it. But if we're busy, I don't bother.
Gotcha. Yeah. And I do know in the course, you mentioned about like making ads to get the broken phones. If Facebook doesn't always in regard besides Facebook, um, would you say that like Craigslist does that still work?
Vinyl? Yeah. What'd you say?
Um, would you say that Craigslist ads would they still work? Like if in
So the
regards to my
so there's no way to, as far as I know anyway, there's no way to get them up if you're posting yourself. So I started a Craigslist posting service with one of my guys overseas. Um, that's really the only way to get it up right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So we do have a Craigslist posting service, but if you're in the USA, I haven't found any way to get them to stick up reliably. The only way to do it is to have a virtual assistant overseas.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you or anyone is interested in that, feel free to contact me, see if your area qualifies or if you're eligible, because we do not post in every city, because not every city is a good fit for Craigslist ads. Like there's some places where legit you just don't get traction. There's some places where um you do, but there's a lot of competition and there's flagging, so you have to pay extra to get the posting after the ad gets flagged. Like places like New York City are like that. Like when I was in New York City, I had to pay a lot of money for Craigslist posting services because my competition would literally flag me 5 minutes after my ad went up.
Wow,
So it really depends on where you are. You run any paid
gotcha.
ads?
I ran a couple, but um, that was last year, and I only ran like two or three, um, and I didn't see any traction. Um, I did see some of there's a lot of competition. Like there's two or three shops right up the street from me, um, and they post their ads on Craigslist, and they're all shops. Yeah,
So
but
no,
I
no, go ahead.
mhm. But I believe the other so far mostly I've been getting um leads from organic, just like regular free traffic, like
What's
OfferUp.
you don't do Facebook paid ads?
I was considering that because I was going through the Year Academy, and and I remember you going through that, and so I gotta go back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're struggling getting the ads to go through, I do offer consulting for that. So you could feel free to hit me up if the videos or the stuff that I have in the group is not enough, you could always contact me and we could schedule a call.
All right, appreciate it.
That's for anything, Facebook ads, negotiation, refurbs, fix and flips, deal hunting. All right.
Yep, appreciate it, Logan.
All right, man. So that took up all the time that we have for today. So I won't be going over how I scaled today, but I hope that you guys got a ton of value from this call. Brandon, I want to thank you for sharing your screen and going over the conversations. And, I know it took a lot of guts to come on here and have me tear your conversations apart. If y'all all know me, y'all know that I'm very blunt. I'm very straightforward. I do not bite my tongue. So any of y'all that want to come on here and have me give you advice, I know it takes a lot of courage. So I appreciate you. So with that, I'll see you guys next week. Same time. Peace out.